Nnamdi Kanu, writes Simon Ekpa, orders him to end sit at home in Southeast. Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the outlawed Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, has ordered a controversial Biafran agitator, Simon Ekpa, to desist from issuing sit-at-home orders in the Southeast.
Between Kanu and Ekpa?
Mr. Ekpa, one of the lieutenants of Mr. Kanu, and has claimed to have taken over the leadership of IPOB following Mr. Kanu's incarceration. Mr. Kanu, in a handwritten letter to Mr. Ekpa, asked the agitator to make a public announcement acknowledging receipt of the order from him. Aloy Ejimako, special counsel to Mr. Kanu, posted copies of the handwritten letter from the IPOB leader on his verified Twitter handle on Friday.
Educated guy.
Mr. Ejimako, in a statement which accompanied the letter, said Mr. Kanu wrote the letter on the 24th July when he, Ejimako, visited him at the facility of the State Security Service, SSS.
You can't be.
The lawyer said the IPOB leader instructed him to issue a press statement and make the letter public if Mr. Ekpa failed to announce the end of the sit at home. He said after unsuccessful attempts, he reached Mr. Ekpa at about 1:44 a.m. on 25th July and subsequently sent him a snapped copy of the direct order from Mr. Kanu to completely stop the civil action in the region. He, Ekpa, therefore acknowledged receipt of the order, and we spoke briefly on it and exchanged a couple of text messages thereof, Mr. Ejimako said. The special counsel said Mr. Ekpa failed to implement the order, which made Kanu to authorize him, Ejimako, to make the order public on Friday. The IPOB spokesperson, Emma Powerful, confirmed to Premium Times Friday night that Mr. Kanu made the order himself.
Stop this.
Mr. Kanu, in a letter, also ordered Mr. Ekpa to stop antagonizing governors and the other political office holders in the region. The exact words of Mr. Kanu have been reproduced below. Simon Ekpa, this is a direct order from me. I hereby instruct you to desist from calling for any seat at home henceforth. Equally, refrain from antagonizing governors or persons in political positions, because you are not in a position to know what they are doing on my behalf. I am ordering you to make a public announcement to the effect that you are in receipt of a direct order from me to cancel any pending or future sit-at-home order at the moment. I embarked on this movement to liberate our people, not to enslave them. I despise and will despise any person or entity that wishes to inflict unnecessary hardship on our people. I have authorized Aloy Ejimako to issue a press statement if you fail to make this announcement on your platform.
His follower.
But reacting to this letter, Mr. Ekpa described the letter as fake. The Biafran agitator said attributing the letter to Mr. Kanu was not only a joke, but an insult taken too far. As the Prime Minister of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I call on all Biafrans to disregard the fake letter coming from the SSS. We can't take any order from the Islamic SSS, and that is final, Mr. Ekpa wrote on his verified Twitter handle on that Friday night. Now, looking into this case, let us remember that recently, Southeast senators wrote a letter to the federal government of Nigeria. In their letter, they plea for federal government approval of Simon Ekpa's extradition. The FG did not just refuse their request. By the way, it is not by peradventure that the Southeast senators' request was turned down. The FG, before it threw their request into a dustbin, it learned from the Finn government that extraditing Simon Ekpa will be illegitimate, illegal, and the abuse of power. The Finn government must have cited the Nigerian February 25th presidential election full of irregularities, and they equally have seen that the Nigeria Senate Assembly take things personal, contrary to the rule of law. For example, the extradition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been an unproven case in which all the allegations made against Kanu's personality was not factual. Because Finland is an organized nation, if you do not meet its requirement to get what you want from the Finn government, they will turn down your request. In other words, The federal government of Nigeria indeed carefully studied the basis for such request by the Senate and did not hesitate to reject the Southeast Senator's request because it would be clear that they did not meet every condition to extradite Simon Ekpa, who in fact must have sat down with the Fin government representatives and detailed the IPOB situation in Nigeria. It won't be far from the truth if we say that the circumstances surrounding the selection of President Tinubu has made everyone see Nigeria as a joke, and whatever Nigeria plans to do with another country is not equally seen or considered as serious as before. There won't be much doubt to assume that why Simon Ekpa has not agreed with Kanu's letter is the fact that DSS has refused to obey the court order. The court order says, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As we know, a man who has many enemies must guard his surrounding. This is why the IPOB built Eastern Security Network, ESN, because nobody knows tomorrow. If this is your first time coming across Kibri's Got Talent channel and you haven't subscribed, on the bottom right corner of this video, click on that subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so that whenever we upload a new video, it will come to you directly.